Well, in this episode, Lorelai talks about that she did try on a dress and she got a rash.
I
And
wrote down Lorelai tried on dresses by herself.
I personally I forget that you're supposed to do that with other people because I'm just picking out a dress and it's exhausting enough for me to go shopping. So, and I again, I didn't have a formal situation like that, but I just my thing that I wrote down was the dress gave her a rash because that seems to be the what the cool girl gets when she tries on a dress. Like they did that for Sex in the City, even though
Oh,
all they could
really?
talk about is get married. When Carrie tried on her dress, she got a serious rash. So now this is a rash, and it seems to be like one of the things where it's like, no, my body's even rejecting this because I'm cool girl doesn't want to dress up for the wedding like everybody else,
Right,
kind of
right.
like what I think I come off as is like, no, I went barefoot on the beach, like, ew, Chemda, like relax yourself. But that's how I feel like they depict like the tomboy cool girl,
Right,
like,
like the minute you put on heels, you'll get like a foot rash because
yeah,
like Hemda doesn't wear heels.
exactly.
Yeah,
Like she
yeah. No,
looks pretty just being down.
she's being punished for trying to like upgrade, trying to look pretty. I get
For
it.
being traditional,
Yes,
it's the way
exactly.
they break the, hey, we know we're writing to you about women, about girls, about females, so we're not gonna always be happy about this wedding because we're not gonna coo about weddings all day because that's not what cool girls do.
Right,
So
right.
it's a little annoying and a little like, okay, that's one way to veer off of our female obsession of weddings that have been going on in movies and TV for decades, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now why did you write down the what? Oh, because she went by herself.
She went by herself, and I'm like, I thought wedding dress picking out. I've never picked out a wedding dress. I thought wedding dress picking out was like a group activity. You go with your mom or your best friend who happens to be your daughter. Like I just didn't think Lorelai would walk by a dress shop and just like wander in and try on a bunch of wedding dresses. That struck me as odd.
I could see that. Yeah, I didn't really consider that. I could see her going with Suki. I could see that actually being a lot of fun with Suki
Yeah,
and Rory. Yeah.
yeah,
But that's why I guess Rory was like, okay, we'll go now. Maybe it's a lot more fun to do this kind of like, oh my God, it's the dress when
right.
you're with other people.
Well, she wanted to take her best friend, so I was afraid she would ask Luke to go with her to try on wedding dresses, because she just is like that. Um, Poor Luke in this episode had nothing.